Let's try it and see how it works. Alright, so we up and we live. I'm streaming on all apps. We're gonna see how this thing works. Try to bring it just a little bit closer so we get a little bit more intimate. I am going to plug in the mic. Let me see where the mic at. Forgot to do that. I gotta start doing. I got a lot of new stuff that I have to start learning or reminding myself to do. Hopefully this mic makes the sound good, sound better. Move the camera just a little bit, even though the camera's always behind me. Now let me go and while y'all here, I want to text to let the family know we are out here. You know what I'm saying? It's live here. It's real life here at Ujamaa Journey. Real life. I'm sitting up here trying to perfect some new tools. I'm trying to make the podcast better, so I had to go and do something because my podcast equipment, some of my podcast equipment went out. So I wanted to make sure that I was giving y'all what I was supposed to give y'all quality, and hopefully the sound is a lot better for you. Right now, we're going to start the song. I just want to send a quick message out to the fam to let them know what's popping off. I'm trying to get my device to track the face, but I wonder if I had it running in the background, would that work? I wonder. So we'll try that on another time. Have it running in the background and being able to track the face. We'll do that until it's able to stream, because that was the major function that got me to purchase it. But of course, when it comes, when it comes, it never has exactly what was promised. So let's go send out this message to the family. Let's get started with these. The plan is to possibly do a show tonight, since we are burning up on all cylinders right now. If somebody is out there on Spreaker, could you please let me know how the sound is for you? Because I can actually run the whole show on Spreaker now, and it will sound real good. So next steps is I need to get a bigger table, maybe with 2 layers. I want one more computer now. I only need one more computer. I thought I was going to need 2. I only need one more computer. I need to get this computer debugged, get the software updated or whatever I need to do. And we'll be able to run the phones. We'll be able to run the text messaging. We'll be able to run the Restreamio. We'll be able to run the Hootsuite. We'll be able to, we're going to be able to have a real good time using this platform, and it will be, even with the 2 computers, a little bit more portable, because I can actually leave the computers and run everything right now through my phones. So let's go on and just send out the line. I'm just going to send out, we are toasting. Join us. Boom. Oh, by the way, great Ujamaa. There we go. Of course, DT Ujamaa 516193 let's just launch it now. You ready? Try it. See if that works. All right. Let's see what we are. Great morning to you, Brother Kwame. Hopefully the sound is coming through good for you. Let me know how the sound is for you. All right. Let's make sure we are centered on the screen. Look like we're centered on the screen. Okay. I can't come this way. Just a little bit more. There we go. Just a little bit more. And time for
Mr. Diddy.
drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, fam, grab your glass, get some water. Grab your pitcher of the water. Lift that pitcher of the water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now, move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Or should I say, breathe, drink, eat, move, and sleep. Take your breath. Lift and pour, but it's empty. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink it up with me, fam. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Take your breath. enjoy the way that I got the camera facing now, but I really, really don't like this. So I'm going to change the setup. So this will probably be the last time. Cause this camera from this right here is supreme. So I'm gonna use that for something else. But when you doing a show, right? I need instant feedback, not just from y'all, but I also need instant feedback from the camera. You know, so I'm going to fix this. I'm going to go on and, cause this is crazy. I'm sitting up here. I'm behind on this camera, but I usually I'm right on point with what I'm doing. So all right. So now let's do this. So it is a possibility that we may have a show tonight. I got a few things that I have to do. But I do have a meeting tonight. So, all right. So now I was checking out an article. Maybe I might do that tonight. But today, all right. So now I was checking out an article. All right, and the picture is clear. The picture is clear as hell. I'm sitting up here like, good grief. You can see the shine off my forehead. So we're going to move to day 70. Day 70 from Ujamaa Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes. Okay? From the Ujamaa Workbook, Tribal Quotes. So, there you go. Let you go and see that. See that? So here we go. Truth has no path. Truth is living, and therefore changing. It has no resting place, no form, no organized institution, no philosophy. That's Bruce Lee. Okay, Bruce, I see you. Truth is by nature self-evident. As soon as you cannot remove the cobwebs of ignorance that surround it, it shines clear. Once again, truth is by nature self-evident. As soon as you remove the cobwebs of ignorance that surround it, it shines clear. Mohandas Gandhi. The eyes are for seeing, the ears for hearing, the lips to shut up. That's Haiti. The eyes are for seeing, the ears for hearing, and the lips to shut up. That's Haiti. All right. So I have an article up. Oh shit, we on day 70. All right. So there's an article. Here's the net worth of the average American family. I think I might save that for tonight or tomorrow morning, or maybe even the weekend toast and talk, because it says here's the net worth of the average American family. And the question I ask is, where do you fit? Now, we're going to go through that because I be having folks like, I'm rich, I do stuff by choice. I do it by choice. I do this by choice. And, and I really want y'all to hear. See, because they say in order to be wealthy in America, to be considered wealthy, the average American says that you need $2.7 million. So after they go and survey people, they say the average is 2.7 million. But then this article goes into, this is from CNBC, here's the net worth of the average American family. And I want you to see where your family fits on the list. And wealth, and I want to be clear on wealth. Wealth is not your credit score. Okay, wealth is not how much you make per year. Wealth is what you have left after all the debts are paid, right? Not bills, debts, okay? So the money that you have for retirement, and stuff like that, where do you fit? Ooh, some of y'all gonna be madder than a motherfucker because y'all gonna find out y'all not. I'm gonna shut up. Let's just save it. All right, cool. Now, let's move on. And of course, it's time now for us to do our toast. But before we do our toast, I need to let you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty. This is the place where your hustle builds muscle. You are joining us on Ujamaa Journey Media. Anime, what's going on, girl? Let's try that again. Ujamaa Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simba production. And of course, you are now listening to the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Alright, so let's get it. First off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator. And we say Ashe. I don't know, I can't see on the camera where, this is crazy. This is crazy. I thought this would be better. So we're going to just say Ashe, and hopefully the camera will let me know I'm doing it all right. So now we're going to read the names of our ancestors. We have our list of our ancestors and family. Also, we are only like 9 days away from the Malcolm X Fest, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing y'all there. And then maybe some of y'all, if you want to get your ancestors on the list, you go and you can join us out there at the park and let us know. Don't want to take away your shine, bro. Here we go. Miles Brown, Mazan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Penny Gasson, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittmanell, Nomo Exapet, Mara Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, Elder Farmer, Elder Billy Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brockbro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Danielle Pulliam, the Luxter Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trade, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Boyd Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Algo Susu, Cheryl Harvey, Charmaine, Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles, Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selby Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Sterling Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brendan Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Delimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Perez, Elder Basigi Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Sprouting, Calvin Sprouting, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Belong, Maya Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gina Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Siseball, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parson, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Al Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harrington McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally McBaker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Had Seen, Molly Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, President Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cordetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, I was Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lynn Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bette Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Falky, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robbie Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jaban McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coker, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Shirley Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And adding to, let's go, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lonnie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Samples, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denisa Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Sin, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Archie Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu. All right, so we lift up our glass and we salute all of our ancestors and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? I'm going to tell you where we go. I'm going to tell you. Just give me a second. We go to the present moment right now, family, because now we done kept our pact with our past, with our ancestors. We salute them, we lifted them up, we remember them, we bathe in their wisdom, and hopefully we are able to use what they left us so that we could build something for our future generations. So we lift up our glass to them once again, and we move to the present moment. And in this moment, not only do we keep our pact with our past, we keep our pact with our future generations by laying down the foundations upon which they will stand, by working hard to make sure that they will have a little bit more space in the world than we have. That's every people's responsibility. All right, so today we are on Ujamaa, which is cooperative economics. Reciprocity is the meiotic law, the meiotic principle of the day. Gratitude is the M7 principle of the day. Green is the color. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name is Yao, female name is Ya. We have a Ya in the crew. So we lift up and we salute all those in this moment, family, we just doing everything that we can to be the best that we can in the moment. Right now, we toast and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our future generations, just letting them know that they have not been, we are not overlooking them. We are not moving past them or anything. We just want to salute our future generations, and we say Ashe, right? Our children's children on to infinity. Last but not least, ain't even my fault. From there, we move on to all of our relations, and we say Ashe from all of our relations. We go to One Love, catch up with you at 6 p.m. Yup, you're gonna be calling in. I got you. All right, man. So and I'm gonna need to get with somebody's computer guy because I gotta get this computer debugged or whatever. So we lift up our glass from all of our relations. From all relations, we move into that selfish toast. This for you, family. What is it that you need? What is it that you need in this moment to be the greatest you could be? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass for the final time this morning, and I salute the most marvelous, uplifting, outstanding, powerful, wise, actually the wisest individual in the room. And that means I raise my glass to you, I salute you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And we drink. All right. All right, family, I'm up, about to get out, and this will be the last time that I'll be using camera from this angle, because I got to see what the hell going on. Y'all see me looking around, I'll be like, so I got to know what's going on. But family, I want to thank you. We may be having a show tonight, 9 p.m. It'll be tribal quotes. We got a few things that we need to talk about. We got to get ready for this Malcolm X Festival. I got my personal little camera crew sitting up here, and I'm experimenting with it now, trying to get it ready for the festival. I'm gonna have my skills together, so we're gonna be having hopefully some nice memes popping off this year from Malcolm X Festival, from Marcus Garvey Festival, from the Comedic New Year, from I'm just trying to, once again, put the media in Ujamaa. You know what I'm saying? Ujamaa journey. You know, we got that media trying to put the meat on the bones. So family, I want to thank you for joining us on this early Ujamaa day. I wish, and once again, I forgot to ask you, activate your reticular formations and seek out Ujamaa, right? For those that don't know, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. Where is it happening in your life? Where is it happening in your family? Where is it happening in the community? Where is it happening in your business? Where are we practicing that Ujamaa, right? We got to practice, and we have to go and perfect looking for principles, all right? So family, this is Brother Hatim. you have joined us for another Daily Toast. Right? Of course, you know this is Ujamaa Journey Media. You know it's a Heart of a Simple production, and this has been the Daily Toast. And once again, we have blown up another one. And man, I'm so glad I am on Spreaker. All my Spreaker fam, I want to thank those that still be checking in, even though sometimes the show drops. But now I think the sound quality is going to be, the sound quality is just going to be the bomb, right? So, all right, family, this is Brother Tim. I'm out. Is it all?